caught with Poonam. We actually just got done filming, and we had posted up corn chevdo on our Insta story, and so a lot of people requested us to show how we made it, and so we thought, why not? So we just got done filming our other stuff, and we thought, let's just add it on so we can help you guys out and make corn chevdo at home. If you don't follow us on Instagram, definitely do that because we do a lot of stories that you get to check out some sneak peeks on what's coming up pretty soon. So we're going to go ahead and run through the ingredients that you need for corn chevdo, and then we're going to get started. So you're going to take some corn on the cob, and you're going to basically take the corn kernels off. So you can take a knife and scrape off all of the kernels. Then we have some garlic, some chilies, lemon juice. We have some sev, which is, you can either make it at home, which I don't. So you can go to the Indian store and actually buy it. We have some cilantro, rye, sugar, salt, and then we have some corn flour, which at the American stores or at any grocery store you can find it. It's masa flour, so you can find it there. And then we have our handy dandy food processor. You may have one like this, or you may have a smaller one. It's up to you. But in order to get started, you're basically going to take your corn that you've taken off the cob, and you're going to dump it into the machine. And you're just going to kind of pulse it to where it's dry, but it's just smaller pieces. You don't want to put it in a blender because it'll turn into probably a soup, which is probably not the best. So we're going to close this up. I have to learn how to lock my lid properly on this. Did I do it right? I think so. All right. And then we're just going to pulse it a little bit. Okay, everyone, so we went ahead and pulsed it for a little bit. You're not going to stay there very long because you don't want to liquefy the corn. But you can see that it's basically just cut up into small pieces, and it's not soupy, but you can see that the corn is actually in smaller pieces. That's the texture that you're looking for. So now, the next little bit, we're going to go over to the stove and finish up. Okay, everyone, so what I went ahead and did is that we came to the stove. I've already put in some oil in my pot, and I put it on like medium heat. So you're basically waiting for the oil to get heated up, and so mine is because we put it in a little early, so you didn't have to wait for me. So you're basically going to take the rye that you have, and you're going to dump it in the oil, and you're going to let it kind of crackle for a little bit and cover it. Don't ever leave it open because it could splash in your face. But let it kind of pop, and then once the popping dies down, then we're going to get to that next step. All right, so you'll be able to know when the rye is pretty much ready. So the popping kind of slows down, and then you're going to take your corn and you're going to just dump it in. Take out as much as you can. You may not get all of it, but that's okay. Then you're going to take your chilies, your garlic, your flour, salt, sugar, and just mix it up real good. And we're going to check the consistency. If we feel that we may need a little bit of liquid added to it, then we may just add a little bit of milk. But let me just stir it up real good and check first. All right, so you can go ahead and tell that I do need a little bit of milk, and you'll know when you're mixing it, actually. It'll feel a little sticky, so just add, oh, I guess I should open my milk. Just add a little bit of milk and kind of see how it goes. It's kind of an as-you-need process. It also depends on what kind of corn you're using, so you just never know. You can see it's getting a little better. We're going to add a little bit more because I still have some loose flour at the bottom. All right, let's stir that up real good, and then we're going to let it cook for a minute. All right, so we added up the milk. I think that's enough milk for us. The consistency is great. So we're going to go ahead and close it up and let it cook for a few minutes and come back to it. All right, so we went ahead and cooked it for a few minutes on the stove, but you can see that the flour actually has cooked with the corn. You're going to add the lemon and just stir it up, and then you're only going to let it sit on the stove for another minute or so. Okay, everyone, so we went ahead and added lemon juice, let it sit for about a minute. Now you're ready to serve. So you're going to open it up, You got your little bowl that you're going to serve it up in. Kind of chunk some in your bowl with a little bit of sail on top. I like it. I actually like a lot of sail on top because it's crunchy. And then you also have some cilantro on the top as well. So there you go. You guys requested corn chevro. We thought we'd go ahead and take the time to show you how it's done. Definitely try it. Give us some pictures and some more suggestions. We'd love to take them and try them out in the test kitchen. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.